Today I want to bring you an update on the newer vaccines that have just been announced. Johnson & Johnson says its single-dose COVID-19 vaccine reduced rates of moderate and severe disease, but the shot appeared less effective in South Africa, where a new coronavirus variant has become common. Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine protects against COVID-19, while it's not as effective as the other vaccines already authorized in the United States. It appears to be extremely effective against severe disease. Johnson & Johnson said Friday that the data from its late-stage trial in the United States and 7 other countries showed the vaccine had an overall 66% effectiveness in preventing moderate to severe illness, 28 days after the vaccination. Johnson & Johnson said Friday that data from its late-stage trial in the United States and 7 other countries showed the vaccine had an overall 66% effectiveness in preventing moderate to severe illness, 28 days after the vaccination. But the efficacy differed depending on the geography. The shot was 72% effective among clinical trial volunteers in the United States, but 66% among those in Latin America, and just 57% among those in South Africa. The efficacy rates are above the thresholds originally set by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for a vaccine to be considered useful. In a study of more than 43,000 people, the vaccine prevented 66% of moderate to severe cases of COVID-19, according to the company's statement. And it was particularly effective at stopping severe disease, preventing 85% of severe infections and 100% of hospitalizations and deaths. The two-shot vaccines from Moderna and Pfizer are more than 94% effective, but J&J's global research chief, Dr. Mayman, said gambling on one dose was certainly worthwhile. Because of its single-dose regimen, the J&J vaccine has been described as a game-changer in the campaign against the coronavirus pandemic. And the vaccine doesn't need to be kept frozen, allowing it to be distributed through normal vaccine supply chains without the need of any expensive equipment. The J&J vaccine can be stored at a refrigerated temperature for 3 months. Another one I'll talk about in a minute, Novovax vaccine, which has an 89% efficacy rate, can be stored at normal refrigerated temperatures. So on Thursday, Novovax reported that a large late-stage study in the UK found its COVID vaccine was 89% effective, as I just said. However, it was just 60% effective in South Africa in people who were HIV negative, and only 49.4% effective when HIV patients were included. Most cases of the virus seen in the trial had new South African mutation, the company said. J&J is already testing and creating vaccines with the ability to respond quickly to the South African strain. Based on the result, J&J plans to file with the United States Food and Drug Administration for an emergency use authorization next week. The drug's top scientist said this month he expected clearance in March and would have product ready to ship by then. The company didn't specify how much vaccine would be available, although it reaffirmed that the United States would receive 100 million doses by the end of June. Now, J&J's vaccine is different from the messenger RNA-based shots by Moderna and Pfizer. It is based on an adenovirus or cold germ modified to make copies of the coronavirus spike protein, which the pathogen uses to force its way into cells. The altered virus can't replicate in humans, but it triggers an immune response that prepares the body to defend itself against the coronavirus. J&J uses the same technology in a vaccine to fight the Ebola virus. At the outset of the pandemic, the United States government officials said any vaccine showing greater than 50% efficacy would be considered a success. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my page. Thank you.